This is enough reason to watch the Super Dragon Ball Heroes anime. I'm not going to show all of this in full. I'm just going to talk over it periodically, maybe pause every now and then, because obviously I can't show an anime preview in full with nothing transformative, because that would give Toei Animation enough reason to just absolutely destroy me. So there will be a link to the full thing in the description, but without further ado, let's get on with this. As most of you may know, this is based off of the game, so of course they start off on a prison planet arc. And the first thing we see is Trunks in jail. I'd assume for... Yeah, probably that. We also get to see the new Saiyan Cumber. Yes, his name is Cumber, as in cucumber. But because his name is Cumber, I think of He starts to transform, which they totally stole from the greatest Dark Souls boss of all time. Goku and Vegeta go to rescue Trunks, but of course they have to fight Cumber. And one thing I will say here is that Trunks is clearly got prison shackles on. You know, showing that either one, he can't leave the planet, you know, maybe they're on some weird sci-fi stuff, or they probably just restrain his power, which prevent him from going Super Saiyan and yada yada yada. You know, stuff that would easily let him just leave. Wow, Super Saiyan Rage Goku even makes an appearance. That's a bit soon for episode 1, I imagine. And yes, this is the first image that comes up when you type down Super Saiyan Rage Goku, so it's already confirmed at this point. And then after that, it's this. And after that, Vegeta specifically asks... Now, my Japanese speechcraft may not be 100, but from what I can gather from my little knowledge is that what Vegeta did ask Goku is...
What's wrong?
So, by that meaning, to me at least, is that Vegeta and Goku, while they were on Beerus's planet, because they do go back to Beerus's planet before all of this happens, while they were on Beerus's planet, they were training, but it wasn't for Super Saiyan Rage. This is just something that did come out of nowhere for them, so Vegeta is a bit confused as to what's going on with Goku. We do see Fu again, because he is the one who sent Trunks to the planet, but then we also see Vegito Blue. And one thing I do want to say about Vegito Blue now, because I'll forget if I try to say it later. Vegito's appearance has changed a ton from the one we're used to. As you can see, his gi is a lot darker. Some might even say it's just straight black. And his gloves are also different. And I do appreciate this change, because one problem I did have with Vegito versus Fusamasu is that when he became Vegito, he didn't even have like the armor that Vegeta clearly has on at that point in the show. Of course, it's just me, but I would have at least appreciated the gag that while Zamasu was on a monologue, Vegito would notice he's wearing the armor and just throw off the straps, and then he would look like the Vegito that everyone, you know, knows. This last part is just a really quick rapid fire section of what I think is going to happen. So, you know, if you don't really care about headcanon and stuff that I'm just kind of pulling out my ass, then by all means you can click off the video now. But a few things I did want to talk about is, one, I am quite surprised by this, because are there two Trunkses in this timeline? Is this the timeline that Whis was referring to with the two Trunkses? Because in the Dragon Ball Super Heroes trailer, for the game, there is a second Trunks wearing a skin-type black top, and he can go Super Saiyan Rage just fine. And he fights alongside Goku and Vegeta, so I'm not sure if that's the second Trunks of the timeline, or if the first one gets out and decides to help them out with Cumber. Also, I'm assuming Xeno Goku is going to show up on the scene after, you know, Cumber is defeated or retreats or whatever, because Xeno Goku is really, really strong, so if they all teamed up against him, that would be kind of unfair. Two, how long is Super Saiyan Rage Goku really going to last on screen? Because we have to assume that Super Saiyan Rage Goku would be stronger than Blue Goku, at least based off the fact that Rage Trunks is stronger than Blue Vegeta and Blue Goku, right? I don't know. And is Cumber an even match for Vegito, or is Vegito just going to flatten him? Because Vegito, at least in every form of media, has totally flattened his enemies, like they're not even comparable to him. The closest one was Zamasu, when that was just because Zamasu couldn't die. So, I don't know if this is going to be a case of they're fusing because Cumber is that strong, and he'll, like, I don't know, have an even fight with Vegito, because I don't think Vegito fights Cumber in at least any of the hero trailers or games that I know of. So I don't know if it's going to just be a quick scene of Vegito just beating him up and then he retreats, or if it's going to be they fight for a bit, then Vegito like unfuses or something. Either way, that'll be the end of this video. If any of you know how to translate Japanese, then feel free to do that in the comments below. And Dragon Ball Heroes is something I'm interested in actually covering, because it's well, I mean, it's already more entertaining than Super. We know Golden Cooler is going to be in Dragon Ball Heroes, and that's like the best thing ever. So I will cover these as I go along. I may not cover entire episodes, but I'll at least do things that interest me. So subscribe if you want more of that, I guess. And without further ado,